love your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you. I love the band. We got to
I
do some
know.
shins.
I know. I like some of that stuff. So yeah, cool. Definitely. Let's
Yeah, I
do
got a
that.
lot of shins. I know Andy likes them too. So
Yeah. So would you be surprised if I have a Shin song for you tonight?
yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't.
It's showtime, folks.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg. That guy over there, he's the one and only Phil.
Hey,
How'd you like
okay.
that? Did you like that?
The drum roll.
Well, the whole
Yeah.
lead in, I mean, made you sound so like, this rock star Phil or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
You are a rock star. You actually are. You and Andy and John, you guys are rock stars in my book, man. How you doing today? And I love your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you. I love the band. We got to
I
do some
know.
shins.
I know. I like some of that stuff. So yeah, cool. Definitely.
Yeah,
Let's
I
do
got
that.
a lot of shins. I know Andy likes them too. So
Yeah. So would you be surprised if I have a Shin song for you tonight?
yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't. I was just
I
curious.
know most of their catalog. All right.
I don't. So you're like, what? And that shows people out there, we don't like script anything here. We just go with it. How did he know that, wearing a Shin shirt, it was going to be a Shin song? No, I'm going to throw you off here because we keep it real on The National. It's a band that I think you like that band, right? You like that band a
I
lot.
love The National. I love The National.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There's a song that sort of flashed across my YouTube channel some months ago. And I guess because I was really trying to get into some National stuff. I was clicking here, clicking there. All of a sudden it's like, hey, maybe you'll like this. And I love this song. I love it. It was like instant, oh my God. So I'm curious what you think. And you're probably gonna know it.
Okay.
It's called Light Years.
I don't know it. I don't know it. Is it
Wow.
old? Because I got From the Boxer on. If it's
Okay.
anything prior to that.
Well, I don't like to really divulge information, right? I mean, I kind of get that from Chris, when he was on the channel. But all right, I'll give you. It was 2019, and it's off the album I Am Easy to Find.
I have that album, and I've listened to it once, and it was a letdown because I mean, I'm huge on these guys, but this came out. I burned it right off iTunes. I put it on a CD, and I'm driving in the car with my wife, and we both turned to each other. I was like, "Is this?" I go, "This album is boring. I don't like it." And I've never listened to it after that. But the other three, like Beast and The Boxer and Violet and all these, I listen to those constantly. But this album, I do not listen to. I was not thrilled with this. All right, I'll give it a go. Let's see.
All right.
All right.
All right. So Light Years. So come back and let me know how much you still don't like it.
Okay.
You were waiting outside for me in the sun, laying down to soak it all in before we had to run. I was always 10 feet behind you from the start. Didn't know you were gone till we were in the car. Oh, the glory of it all was lost on me till I saw how hard it'd be to reach you. And I would always be light years away from you. light years away from you. I thought I saw your mother last weekend in the park. It could have been anybody. It was after dark. Everyone was lighting up in the shadows alone. You could have been right there next to me, and I'd have never known. Oh, the glory of it all was lost on me, till I saw how hard it'd be to reach you. And I would always be light years away from you. Light years away from you. Light years away from you. Light years away from you.
I really liked it. Oh, I'm surprised. You just never know.
All right. So what'd you think? Another listen? Same, not good? What do you think?
I actually liked it. I was surprised. It was, you know what it is? I think what it was the album was such a downer. And by the time this, and I pulled out, because I pulled out the sleeve and I said, it's the last song on the CD. So I don't remember this song at all.
Maybe you were so,
It's sparse.
it could have been that you were
pissed off.
jaded. Yeah. By the time you got to that last track, maybe it was like you had already sort of made up your mind. Wow, I don't like this album. And maybe you didn't really give it a shot. I don't know.
This isn't the first time this has happened to me. I mean, Radiohead, when Moonshaped Pool came out, I was furious. I was like, this is a half-baked Tom York solo album. It sucks, you know. And now it's like one of my favorite Radiohead albums. And but this, I guess I should go back and revisit it. I mean, they had a lot of guest stars, guest vocalists. It didn't do anything for me, but this was just him and the piano. And it was very sparse sounding, and I actually saw the lyrics and read the lyrics and everything.
Yeah.
And I really liked it a lot. And you know, there was parts of it. I mean, they kept it very simple. There was synths underneath, kind of giving it some textures and everything.
Yeah.
And I did like it. I like the part where, you know, being in the dark with someone that you're with in a park somewhere and lights are flicking around you, and you don't even know if the person that you're with is even next to you. That whole thing, I like the whole feel of that. I thought it was really.
Yeah.
And you know what else? It went by so fast, this song. I forgot to stop and make a comment or anything. I just let it run right through. And I was like, damn, it's over already. So that's a good sign.
I loved the piano was what first drew me. I mean, it was just the piano and nothing else in the beginning. And then that piano just carries through the whole entire song. I love that piano, and I love the notes that they're playing, right? He's playing. And then his voice, and I have Matt Berninger. Oh my Lord, his voice is so good. And out of all the national songs that I was kind of checking out around that time, this one I had thought the guy has a nice voice, but this was just like, you know, it just comes in like low, but very, I guess they have it mic'd up too. And it's just very kind of, it's there, and it's so powerful. And you could tell that it's a serious song. He's singing something about maybe loss, you know, because something about he gets in the car and you were gone. And then that part too, when you talk about In the Park, it's kind of like, it's sort of, it brought up images to me of like, like a ghostly kind of thing, like someone maybe is flickering there, like there, but then, I thought I saw your mother, but then she could have been anyone else and whatever like that. That was really interesting. So I was trying to piece together that first listen, what is it about? And then of course I dove into it a bit, like saying, okay, I'm going to give this to somebody, and just want to find out about the song and all like that. So I have this pulled up here from, and this is from genius.com. It's that lyric website that I use a lot for my reactions. And Aaron Dessner, who is, I guess he's the instrumentalist for this group. I mean, he plays everything, right? Guitar and piano. And he's a songwriter, I think, too, right? For a lot of the songs.
Well, no, I think the lyrics are basically Matt. I think that's how the band works.
I don't know.
That was my impression of articles I've read on it.
Let me read this. Well, let me read this off here. So Aaron says that song was connected to grief. I wrote the music after my wife's mother had been diagnosed with cancer.
Oh,
she was in a very swift.
So it is.
She was in a very swift decline. So we moved to Denmark to be with her. There was this beautiful old Swedish piano in the house we rented where I wrote this, and Karen at the liquor store from Sleep Well Beast. I sent it to Matt, and it was one of those that just clicked. He sent this song back a day later. So I think you're right. I think Aaron wrote the music, and then Matt wrote the words.
Yeah.
And so then Matt is also interviewed with Pitchfork, and he says Aaron writes stuff, and a lot of it can be academic, but sometimes it comes purely from an emotional place. With Light Years, you could tell whatever's on that piano is 100% pure liquid emotion. When I get one of those, it's easy to go in that same water. So that's really interesting. And then he came out with that. This, I think, I love it. It's I don't throw a masterpiece around, lightly. I try not to. I really think this is a masterpiece. It's something I've gone back to so much over the last few months.
Yeah, now I have to revisit the whole CD. I know there's songs on there I just did not like, but there were some good things on there, but it was not like the three prior albums. I could listen to them just straight through and just be totally blown away. This one was a struggle for me.
Was it a change in direction?
For the end.
Yeah, was it a change in musical direction, or is it kind of the same kind of music sound?
Yeah, they experimented in a lot of different ways. Like I said, you know what it is? They've been around for a while now, and you want to mix things up and you want to change things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I gave this album, like when I threw it in, I said I'll give them a pass on this, but the next one better have something like the System Only Dreams in Darkness. I want to hear stuff like that, because I want to hear them rock out a little,
Yeah.
Not sing duets with some bedsit girl and bore the hell out of me, There I go, projecting. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Hey, I like this song. You gave it a second shot, and that's really cool. So I'm gonna take that and run with it. All right.
Yeah, because I'll probably wind up seeing them again live sometime, and hopefully they'll do this. I'd like to see them do it.
Excellent. All right. So Phil, you have a good night. All right. Thanks for this. And
thank you.
Yeah, I feel like actually I did a good service too, right? I kind of brought you into something for a second time, and you have a little bit of a different opinion. So that's kind of cool. And to everyone out there, what do you think about this band, about this song? What do you think? Is it as good, great as I think it is? Let us know. And in the meantime, we'll see all of you on the next episode of Hit It, Phil.
Into the Music.
There you go.